Algebra word problems number 28A. Write, solve equations for system of equations. This is called substitution. Two linear equations often have a common solution, an x and y value, that are a solution for each equation at the same time. Finding a common solution for two or more linear equations is called solving a system of equations. One way to find a common solution is to subtract one equation from the other. Here's our two equations. Y equals 2x plus 3, and the second equation is y equals x plus 2. We're going to subtract this one from that one, and it's going to solve both. If we take y away from this y, we've now created a zero pair and have 0 equals. If you have two x's and you take one away, you're left with 1x. And we don't write that invisible 1, do we? We can see there's 1x. If you have 3 and you take 2 away, you've got 1. So now we've got 0 equals x plus 1. 0 equals x plus 1. In order to get this x by itself, we have to take this plus 1 and subtract it from each side. And we do. And that makes us 0. Now we've got negative 1 equals x. We've solved x. We know what x is. X is negative 1. We take the x equals negative 1 and plug it in to this second equation. So, we had y equals x plus 2. Okay? We're going to put negative 1 where the x is. So now we've got y equals negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. So now we know x is negative 1 and y is 1, and we've solved both. So remember, anything we do to one side of the equation needs to be done to the other side of the equation. Think of the equation like a scale, and the equal sign is in the middle, and you don't want it to tip one way or the other, okay? So here's our word problem. The cost of a small ice cream cone is $1, while the cost of a medium cone is $4. On Monday, they sold 150 cones. A total of $465 was collected. Solve the equations below to find the number of each size sold. So they want to know the number of small and medium of each that were sold. And we know that the total amount of money was $465, and we know that was for 150 cones. But how many small and large are in that 150? So we're going to use this system of equations to help us find that answer. We're going to let S be the small ones, and M is going to be the medium ones, okay? So here's equation 1. S is $1, M is $4. So we've got S plus 4 M's equals $465. That's money, okay? So here's the money. So there's like $1 here and $4 here, see? But we don't write the 1 in front of the S, do we? So our second equation is going to be the amount of S that were sold plus the amount of M's that were sold is going to be 150 cones. This is the number of small cones plus the number of medium cones is going to be 150. See? So, we've got $1 for a small cone plus $4, which is 4 times this, for the medium cones. And we've got $465 collected, and we've got the small plus, pardon my medium, I messed up my spelling, I just erased it. We've got small plus medium equals 150 cones. All right, so what we've got is S plus 4M equals 465, right? S plus 4M equals 465. We're going to take away the S plus M equals 150. S plus M equals 150. So this becomes a negative, and this becomes a negative because we're going to subtract. See? When you have a positive S and take away a negative S, they cancel each other out, and we throw them away. Psh, all right? If you have 4 M's and you take one of them away, you've got 3 M's left. And 465 minus 150 is 315. So now because 3M means 3 times M, right? When they're together, the opposite is to divide by 3 to isolate this M to one side. And we do. 3 divided by 3 makes a 1, doesn't it? So we throw that away, and now we've just got 1m, see? 315 divided by 3 is 105, and we now know that m equals 105. Now we can take the m equals 105 and plug it into the second equation, the s plus m equals 150. If we know 150 were sold and m was 105, we could just subtract, couldn't we? So we put the 105 in the place of the m. S plus m equals 150. We now have s plus 105 equals 150. So to get rid of the 105 and get the s, the variable, by itself, we subtract 105 from each side of the equal sign. This creates a zero pair. 105 minus 105 is 0. And 150 minus 105 is 45. And now we know s equals 45. M equals 105 sold and s equals 45 sold. 105 medium cones were sold and 45 small cones were sold. See how we did that? Subtracting the one equation from the other. All right, I'm going to do another one in 28b. If you think you've got this, go ahead and move on to 29. Or stick around and watch 28b as we do it. Okay? I'll see you there. Bye.